Socrates' defense against philosophical misunderstandings. Socrates opens his defense speech by defending himself against his older accusers, Apology 18a, claiming they have poisoned the minds of his jurors since they were all young men. Amongst these accusers was Aristophanes. In addition to the claim that Socrates makes the worse argument into the stronger, there is a rumor that Socrates idles the day away talking about things in the sky and below the earth. His reply is that he never discusses such topics. Apology 18 AC. Socrates is distinguishing himself here, not just from the Sophists and their alleged ability to invert the strength of arguments, but from those we have now come to call the Pre-Socratic philosophers. The Pre-Socratics were not just those who came before Socrates, for there are some Pre-Socratic philosophers who were his contemporaries. The term is sometimes used to suggest that, while Socrates cared about ethics, the Pre-Socratic philosophers did not. This is misleading, for we have evidence that a number of Pre-Socratics explored ethical issues. The term is best used to refer to the group of thinkers whom Socrates did not influence, and whose fundamental uniting characteristic was that they sought to explain the world in terms of its own inherent principles. The sixth CN, Milesian Thales, for instance, believed that the fundamental principle of all things was water. Anaximander believed the principle was the indefinite, apeiron, and for Anaximenes, it was air. Later in Plato's Apology, 26 DE, Socrates rhetorically asks whether Meletus thinks he is prosecuting Anaxagoras, the fifth CN, thinker who argued that the universe was originally a mixture of elements that have since been set in motion by nous, or mind. Socrates suggests that he does not engage in the same sort of cosmological inquiries that were the main focus of many pre-Socratics. The other group against which Socrates compares himself is the Sophists, learned men who traveled from city to city, offering to teach the youth for a fee. While he claims he thinks it an admirable thing to teach as Gorgias, Prodicus, or Hippias claim they can, Apology 20a, he argues that he himself does not have knowledge of human excellence or virtue, Apology 20 BC. Though Socrates inquires after the nature of virtue, he does not claim to know it, and certainly does not ask to be paid for his conversations.